Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is Day 31, the final day of the first month of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of random trivia quizzes. Today, 21 questions. You got 20 up front, and at the very end of this video, you have a question 21 tiebreaker if you need to stick around for that. Thank you for watching. Enjoy today's quiz. Question number 1. He is the god responsible for the death of Balder. What is the name of this Norse trickster god that slept with the giantess Angrboda to father 3 monstrous children, including Hel? This Norse trickster god is Loki. Question number 2. After their April 2011 royal wedding, Prince William and Kate Middleton were conferred the titles of Duke and Duchess of what English university town that is located about 50 miles north of London? William and Kate are the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Question number 3. What is the first and middle name of the Oxford scholar and author of popular religious works such as Mere Christianity and the Screwtape Letters, who also created the Chronicles of Narnia series and goes by C.S. Lewis? CS stands for Clive Staples. Question number 4. What is the name of the famous 18th century German composer and pianist, widely regarded as one of the greatest composers of the classical era, who wrote numerous works including Moonlight Sonata and Für Elise? The answer, Ludwig van Beethoven. Question number 5. What Canadian singer-songwriter's hit song, Call Me Maybe, was featured on her album Kiss and topped the charts in 18 countries and was the best-selling single worldwide of 2012, according to Billboard magazine? Call Me Maybe was the big hit from Carly Rae Jepsen. Question number 6. In this story, a boy boards a train wrapped in an apron of steam and, nearing his destination, sees the lights of a city as lights of an ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. What is this story in which the boy's lost bell, which his parents cannot hear, is returned to him by Santa on Christmas? This classic Christmas tale is The Polar Express. Question number 7. He received medical attention from Dr. Samuel Mudd in the wake of his most famous action, and, after jumping from a balcony onto the stage, he famously shouted, "Sic Semper Tyrannis," to the crowd at Ford's Theater. Who was this assassin of Abraham Lincoln? His name, John Wilkes Booth. Question number 8. The elementary form of it introduces variables to represent numbers and expressions and equations. What is this branch of mathematics concerned with finding solutions for various types of equations, including quadratics and systems of equations? The answer is algebra. Question number 9, developed by Hasbro in 1981. What is the name of the toy line and media franchise that has released several generations of colorful equestrian characters that have been featured in movies, games, and most recently, a TV show subtitled Friendship is Magic? The answer is My Little Pony. Question number 10. Who is the Mexican artist famous for co-founding the modern Mexican muralism movement, known for his murals that depict the struggles of the Mexican people, and for his use of bold, bright colors and large-scale frescoes such as Man at the Crossroads? The answer is Diego Rivera. Question number 11. It can be measured in pascals or millibars. What is the name of this quantity, which can also be measured in pounds per square inch, and which represents a force per area? Force per area is pressure. Question number 12. Carbon dioxide is used to build this sugar in the dark reactions of photosynthesis. What is the name of this simple sugar with the formula C6H12O6 that is combined with fructose to make sucrose? The answer is glucose. Question 13. What is the most common name of the computer hardware component that is divided into chipsets like Northbridge and Southbridge, is connected to the microprocessor, and is the main circuit board? The answer is a motherboard. Question 14. His expedition marked the first European sightings of the Grand Canyon and the Colorado River. Spanish conquistador Francisco Coronado explored the American Southwest in the 1540s in search of which 7 mythical golden cities, often paired with Quivira? Those were known as the 7 cities of Cibola. Question 15. In what 2009 blockbuster film do Dr. Grace Augustine and Miles Quaritch quarrel over mining unobtainium from beneath Princess Neytiri and her Na'vi people on the planet of Pandora? That movie was Avatar. Question number 16. What is the name of the famous residence along Bear Run that was commissioned by Edgar Kaufman and was constructed by Frank Lloyd Wright in 1936 over the cascade of a stream? The name of this house was appropriately Falling Water. Question 17. What was the name of the Supreme Allied Commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force during World War II, who served as the Republican President of the United States for most of the 1950s? The answer, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Question 18. Its rulers during this time include Girolamo Savonarola and the Medici family. What was the name of the Tuscan city that was the third largest city in Europe in 1420 and is where most historians credit the Renaissance beginning? That city is the city of Florence. Question 19. What was the name of the king who compiled the Doomsday Book and was depicted on the Bayeux Tapestry, which celebrated his victory at the Battle of Hastings in 1066? You can give me his name, his number, his nickname, any of that. Most commonly known as William the Conqueror, he is William the First. Question number 20. In January of 2012, a cruise ship disaster occurred in the Tyrrhenian Sea. What was the name of this cruise ship that ran aground in shallow waters near Giglio Island, off the coast of Italy, causing the craft to partially sink and list to its side? That famous wreck was the Costa Concordia. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road Trivia. Also, starting tonight, we will release a new playlist. It's all the first 31 quizzes from this year's 365-day trivia road trip, but it will have no music and no pictures. For those of you that prefer just the questions, just me reading it out loud, we're going to try this out one time, see if there's any interest in it. I've literally just taken the music and the pictures out. It's just me reading the questions with the questions popping up on screen. We've had some requests for it. I don't know how popular it will be, but starting tonight at midnight, we will release the first 31 episodes. Here is question 21 for today. More than double the second place city, Los Angeles. According to the 2020 census, what was the population of USA's most populated city, New York City? The answer is 8.8 million people. So whichever player got closest to that number gets the point. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check back tonight if you're into boring trivia.